Alrighty, I am back here now. One little tip: the glue, a little goes a long, long way. I have a ton left, and I made like a whole thing in just a little 3D printed container I made. And I don't know. He says the consistency, and then you show it on the video, and I would say applesauce, somewhere around applesauce or a little thinner. That's, I mean, I don't know if that's a good way to explain it or not. I'm probably totally wrong because mine's probably too thick, but that's what we're going with. The other tip I will give you: don't do this outside. I thought it'd be nice to do it out here in the breeze and nice sunlight, nice weather finally, and then the wind picks up, and then you have to deal with that. So now he says in the video about trimming the edge to get it nice and purty. Well, this binder is not very big. I mean, I'm spreading my hand out, and I mean, with my hand together, I mean, I can stretch it a little bit, but it's nowhere near the size that he has on the video. So we're going to just leave it like this and see how it goes. See what it does. Oh, I forgot to check the veins again. Daggone. And yeah, you know, I don't know. We're going to just do it this way because I can't tell. I really can't. Might be because with my neck problems, I have numbness in my arms and hands, and that might be why. Maybe I can't feel it right. But anyway, so then he says to take glue and put it everywhere, pretty much. He said just spread it the whole way down the side here. And make sure you have plenty of paper towels because this stuff is sticky, sticky, sticky. And just gluing it up. He said, now this is for us newbie beginners that don't know what the hell they're doing. I mean, once you learn what you're doing, you don't have to use anywhere near this amount of glue. And we'll put it here on the inside. Why not? Sounds good to me, right? Right. Oh, spreading glue. Alrighty. That should be good. But yeah, I would say if you get a binder leaf like this, I would say this is like a low end leaf with all the holes and everything else in it. I don't know. I don't know tobacco, so you know, I could be 100% wrong, but it just seems really horrible to me. But it's a kit. I mean, it's for us newbies just to get our hands wet and probably screw everything up and, you know, have a cigar that tastes like our fingers. Okay, now we take this whole bunch that we have here that we did earlier, and somehow we're supposed to keep the veins horizontal without getting glue on everything. My lord. Then you put this down here and start at an end, and the rolling part starts now, where you want to keep it tight as you roll, and keep pulling this out, and keep the filler tight. It's going to be a really skinny cigar. And just keep going like this, I guess. Stretch it out if you can. Whoops. I ripped it. Shh. Don't tell anybody. we'll just hide it. And rolling it tight, like this. And we have a ton of binder left over here at the top. Wow, look at that, baby. Horrible, I know. Sorry. It's alright. We are good to go. So now we have to trim this. And I think this is going to be too small for the mold too, pretty much. I'm going to trim this off here. Like that. Leave a little pigtail on it, I think. And put it in the mold here. Put the mold over top. Well, it actually does have a little bit of pressure there on it. Not much. It's going to be, I think it's going to be underfilled, if you can see. Now, is what we do is I have a bag of clamps here. As you have to put pressure on this. It says for like 45 minutes. So, I mean, use your own judgment or whatever you want to do. 45 minutes to an hour, hour and a half. I mean, I don't think more is going to hurt, but less will. So I'm just putting some clamps on this puppy, and we're going to let it sit and see how awful it looks once I get it back out here. So there we go. There's my cigar sticking out the end. See the little bugger? I will be back. Alright, here we go. I am back. Now, it's been about an hour, say. I actually flipped them once because it says in the video you get a seam where it's pressed in the mold, you know, at the edges. So I flipped them once. I did the other cigar off camera to use the other binder, and there we are. There's our cigars. This one looks just awful. This one looks not too shabby, actually. I'm actually kind of impressed with that one, because that was my first one. The second one was worse than the first one. Whoops. Second one's worse than the first one. I keep holding this stuff up too high. So anyway, now, so what we'll do is now we'll do the wrapper. Ooh, yeah, it's getting close to being done. Alright, let's take a wrapper leaf out here. Like I said, the only thing so far that has disappointed me is the fact that the leaves aren't like is in the video. You know, it'd be nice to have those nice big leaves like they show, especially for the filler. That second one, I actually used 6 leaves rather than just 5 to try to get a little bit more in there. So now you stretch your leaf out, and then you have to do this vein thing again. And I'm going with this side as the veins sticking up. And they say, you know, you're supposed to take and cut this here, and my lord, that is probably the dullest chaveta I've ever seen. I mean, that's just horrible. And it cost like 15 times as much as this. Anyway, and they say because this is the wrapper. Yeah, I'm just throwing everything in my yard because it's a leaf. Why not? This is the wrapper. You're supposed to give it a nice trim to make it nice and pretty. And I'm never going to be able to do this right because I can't do straight lines anyway, so it would probably look better the way it was than the way I'm doing it. We'll see. We're going to give it the good old try. How about that? And then I'll put all these, or these 2 cigars up where you can have an original Michael 4-year-old cigar for only $50,000 a piece. How about that? That'll help. Okay. So, that's not too bad. That wasn't too bad. It looks alright. Decent, anyway. So now we have to go back to the glue again. And put it all over the cigar because we are a newbie and we need as much glue as we can possibly get on here without having ourselves stick to it. Surprised the glue didn't dry up yet. I was surprised. I figured I'd have to make some more, but it's holding up pretty darn good. Oops. He did that in the video too. It's like I'm following exactly. Look at that. Okay. Should that be good? Sure. Why not? Let's see how it goes. Oh, wipe some of the glue off here. And we will take our decent-ish looking cigar. And the other weird thing, you have to keep the veins horizontal to your table, which, I don't know, it just seems counter. I guess you have to hold it like that. I don't know. We'll see. It just seems like it's going to roll the wrong way. But anyway, we'll start here at the foot, because you always start at the foot, it says. And this one, it says it's more about stretching the wrapper than getting it tight, but I'm thinking it's probably both of them. And again, this wrapper has holes in it, so it's not the greatest thing since sliced bread or anything. But we are working it. We're working it, baby! Something's wrong here because I am going kind of straight. Let's unroll this a little bit here. See what the hell we did. I guess I'm supposed to be that way. No. It's supposed to be that way. Maybe I'm supposed to be this way. I don't know. Like I said, this is my first try at this. I'm going to put some glue down here just because I'm going to try it this way now. Put a lot of glue on it. Oop, too much glue. Alright, let's see what that does. See, so if you're following along with me, do not follow exactly what I just did, or you will have done it wrong already. Yeah, see, that just doesn't seem right. What am I doing wrong here? Guess I go like this. Glue all over me. Yeah, I'm definitely doing this wrong. Oh well, it's my first one. It'll only get better with time. Doubtful. But it sounded good. Okay. Oops, rolled it the wrong way. Let's roll it this way. Done it. Like I said, it does feel underfilled, shall we say. See if we can get that pigtail nice and tight to try to take it down there a little bit. Alright, so there is our cigar. And I don't know why I have extra at this end. It's probably how I started rolling it, so I'm just going to trim this off because, you know, why not? Whee, there it goes. And there we can have a closed foot. How about that? Anyway. Alright, so there's the cigar. And now we're supposed to put the cap on, which is, oh, that's right, we cut the pigtail off, cut this off, and unroll it, and then we use our little copper pipe that they give you, which is a capping tool. Oops, I didn't get it out. Sorry. No capping tool. Then they say to go in at an angle and work around like that to get a nice clean circle. Wow, that was not a nice clean circle. Let's try that again. And did I get it? Kind of. Some places it came through, some places it didn't. Looks like that's going to take some practice. Well, everything's going to take some practice, but you know what I mean. Look, I got a tiny little cap. Oh, ain't that pretty? Alright, now you have to cut this off and use the scissors to cut the rest of that pigtail off. And then we take it, ample amount of glue, they say, and squish this thing down and together, which this is where it's really underfilled because those leaves just weren't very good. Or very big, I should say. It might have been good. Then we'll take, it ain't gonna stay. I can see this cigar's gonna roll. Anyway, we plop it on. Whee! There goes the rest of that. And the cap doesn't even fit the size of the cigar. Okay. Maybe I did something wrong there, because I don't know if you can see that or not. Hopefully it came through, but I think there's only one side to the end. It just looks like a regular copper pipe to me. Huh. Anyway, that did not work as nicely as I was hoping it would. Let's see here if I can do another one. That's not very nice either. I don't think that's a professional cutting tool there. Yeah, that's just bad. I mean, they're just so small. It's just way too small. Now let's try to put some more glue on over here, and we'll put another one on. We'll just keep throwing caps on until we can get it sealed off. Because why not, you know? Because I don't know what the hell I'm doing, so hey. I don't think that's going to work either. I don't know, we'll see. Alright, that is one ugly ugly looking cigar. That is just horrible looking. Put that one back here in the mold. And that's, I'll just stop it there. I'll go ahead and put the wrapper on this one. Now these are going to have to sit for like a week or two until you're supposed to smoke them. I don't know if I'll let them sit that long or not. We'll see. And anyway, I'll come back and we'll do a video on how they smoke. So thank you for watching. Have fun rolling your own, because it was fun. I mean, it really is fun. It's just I wish some of the stuff would be better. I mean, other than just a copper pipe, and you know, I wish you would be able to do like a triple cap. You know, do different sizes and be able to more accurately get the filler. But for just starting out, I mean, it's a nice, neat little kit to mess around with, and you know, just have fun and see what you can do. And you can always buy, like, they sell just the regular tobacco leaves, so you can just buy them too and do your own whatever flavor and mixtures that you want. So anyway, I'll quit blabbing. Till next time, keep smoking.